Hello, everyone, and welcome to Inspiration Morning Live. I am Christina Crowley, and I am so glad that you're here with me today. Those of you who watch us in the replay, I appreciate you too. I know our schedules don't always match. I'm going to need to make sure my audio is working because sometimes it starts later than me. It's a little on the sleepy side too. Now, it is Monday, and I want to say happy Monday to you. It is an eclipse today for a big part of the United States. It kind of swoops through, and I am south of the total eclipse, of the path of totality. I'm learning all these things this morning, these words. So I will get part of it. I experienced I think it was a total eclipse in the 70s when I was young, when I was a kid, and Mom let us stay home from school and do some things and be able to look at the eclipse. And we didn't have to go to school because they were going to have us in our rooms, and we were going to have the windows, the drapes closed, and they weren't going to let us look. And so my mom let us experience that. And I thought that was really cool. And today I have a little bit of running around to do. I'm going to come home. I'm going to turn on the NASA feed, and I'm going to experience it that way. And as you know, and now that I'm talking about the eclipse, hi, sweetie Millie. Millie's joining me. Is keep your pets' eyes safe. I want to say that this morning because, when you're out there and you may have your glasses or your handmade tool covering your eyes and you may point. Well, Millie just did it. She looked at the way I was pointing. And, and when it's dark, they may look up there too, and their eyes can get the radiation burns too. They can get the retina burns. I'm not sure exactly the correct terms, but their eyes can be hurt too, and they can have issues with their retina, and it can cause blindness. And as much as you don't want, that to happen to your family members, we've got to realize that it could possibly happen to our pets when we say, look, and we point. But please enjoy the eclipse. I know I will too. I think the eclipse, it's an interesting phenomenon. It happens a lot around the world. They say it happens 18 times, a year. But some part of the world, and coming across the United States as it is, I think it's fun. I have family in Idaho Falls, and my sister talked to some of her friends at Idaho Falls, and it's exciting, and the town's prepared, for the influx of people to be able to watch there. I know a ton of people are heading up to Casper today, because I live in Denver, and that's where they are going. And so and that's all in fun. And, the little bit of the topic I want to talk about today is Happy Monday. For me, I have my cup of coffee, as always. I'm well into my first cup of coffee when I talk with you on my Inspiration Morning Live, now that I'm starting at 7:05 weekdays. And it is, Mondays run the gamut of feeling people, whatever your Monday is. Maybe your Monday technically started on a Friday. Hello, good morning. Welcome. I want to say thank you for joining me live here on Inspiration Morning Live. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some hearts. I really appreciate those. Give me some shares. If you feel that, some of your friends might, find some value in this. If you find some value in it, if you find it interesting, please share it. I really do appreciate those. And, so happy Monday. Some of us hate Mondays. I remember, as a kid, I hated Mondays. Mondays get a bad rap. Whatever your Monday supposedly is, but because it holds a lot of things. Some of us have jobs that we don't like. Some of us have situations that we really don't like, and so Mondays aren't always the happiest place. And we put those feelings into it. And I help people who are going after their passion. And when people are going after their passion, they can kind of ease some of that angst, that whatever the word you want to put on your Mondays. If you feel this way about Mondays, if you feel yuck about Mondays, any number of things of the way you feel. And so when you have an emotion tied to a Monday of, I don't want to go to a job, but none of us want to per se go to work. I work, I do what I do to pay my bills, and I enjoy it for the most part. There are parts of it that, of course, like any job, that's a job. And only like the 1% of the 1% who don't have to work at all, some of them choose to work because without work, we do need some sort of a work in our life. And if you hate your work, I totally understand. I won't disagree with you. You need to feel how you feel. But if that feeling bothers you, here's a couple of tips to change that a little bit. And that is, I believe, meditation. I believe meditation is a great way of taking the angst out of Monday. Good morning. I see that there's a few more joining us. I see numbers in the window as they pop up. And happy Monday. I hope you're going to enjoy the solar eclipse today. I talked a little bit about that before you got here, but I really do hope that you enjoy today. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, if you're in North America, United States, you'll know some of the hubbub of that going on today, and it's exciting and fun. And I'm glad that it happens on a Monday, because I know when I wasn't working for myself, I hated Mondays. And, there are no true ideal situations. But when I started mindfulness, and, I didn't even know at the time that it was mindfulness. Hey, hello, Adam. Glad to see you here. I'm happy that you're able to be here today. From the UK, yeah, you're several hours ahead of me. And we are going to have that solar eclipse here today. And I'm going to get my running around done and then follow it on the NASA website. And then I've got my tools ready to be able to see it. And what I've been telling people is to be careful with your pets, because I know when I point, my dog's a retriever, she immediately looks to where I'm pointing to. She's, that kind of loyal, attentive dog. And so she's going to be inside. She's going to be somewhere where she can't go looking because she needs her eyes. She's my precious pup. And Mondays, do you hate Mondays? How do you feel about Mondays? Or, whatever your Monday is. I know for me, when I started practicing some mindfulness, and like I said, I didn't know that it was being mindful. I didn't know that that's what it's called, but now I do. My sister she studies the stress and mindfulness and ways to combat stress, and she's a great help, and she's a great teacher to me. And I've done some research myself and study and practice. And practice. That's the biggest part. I've started practicing the mindfulness, and part of it was meditation. And I started meditating in short periods of time, 3 minutes a day, then 10 minutes a day, then 20 minutes. I really don't go much longer than that because I just can't find more time in my waking hours to do that. But I absolutely do. When I know that I'm going into something stressful, I do. I do practice that. And then I started practicing years and years ago, rehearsing in my mind how I wanted the day to go. I wanted my Mondays to go really well. I wanted to go into work knowing that I was going to enjoy my day. So meditation and rehearsal within yourself, I think, is a great way of getting rid of that, of Mondays. Or whatever type of an angst you have about doing something that you choose to do because you must, because we all must have some sort of a work. We must figure a way to pay the bills. Hello, good morning. I want to say thank you for joining me. Give me some thumbs up, give me some hearts, or share this. I really do appreciate those. It feels really good to know that there's the appreciation for that. I'm talking about Happy Mondays today. And whatever your Monday may be, Monday is kind of I don't know what the word is for it, a term of, some people love Mondays. I've learned to enjoy them. I've learned to, now that I work for myself, I do enjoy Mondays because I force myself to take a day off, force myself to take a big chunk of Saturday off and most of Sunday off. So I do have big chunks of time that I take off because working for yourself, I think you worry more. I think you worry more about your clients. Hello, good morning. I want to say thank you for joining me and happy Monday. And some ways to make your Mondays happy. Do you enjoy Mondays? Tell me what you think. Our Mondays, I know in the Peanuts, in that comic strip, Mondays, they're like, oh, Mondays. And you see them a lot. And, as a kid, I felt that way. I hated going to school. I hated getting up early. I hated going out in the cold. For me, I would have been the perfect homeschool child, in the days of computers. I know I've heard the radio ads for them recently here in Colorado. I would have been the perfect homeschool child. I would have loved to have done my schoolwork on the computer with it via, Skype or however they work within being homeschooled via, a website. That would have been wonderful for me. That was the part of Monday that I didn't like. So I think having a happy Monday, if Mondays aren't your thing, find out what part of the Monday you don't like. So there are a few things right there. Meditate. Get yourself a meditation practice. Practice going through the situation, the part of it that you don't like. Go through your mind of how it's going to go. Use your imagination. Use your mind to set the tone that it's going to be okay, that it's going to be all right, that you're going to have a good day. And I think that those do work. They really do work. And please enjoy the eclipse today if you're in the States. And those of you who are in the UK, my little Millie bumped her head on the table. She is waiting for her walk, and she's going to go get her mani-pedi today. We're going out. And I hope you enjoy your day. I hope you have a happy Monday. I really feel as though, it's fun to distract ourselves in important science ways. The world over the past week or two has really, there's been so much going on. And to deal with all of that heaviness, for lack of a better word, I really hope that we throw ourselves into science and the eclipse and why it happens and the history behind eclipses. I think it's a fun thing for us to do, and it just brings us together on a different level as humans, not as per se individuals, but as friends and family and people who are curious. And I hope that you have a happy Monday. Alrighty now. So please feel free to give me the thumbs up, the hearts. I really appreciate those. I appreciate seeing the hearts go by. And those of you on your phone, you can tap, 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 tap on your hearts and give me some hearts. I really do appreciate it. It's fun and exciting to see. And Adam from the UK, thank you so much for giving me a shout out today. I appreciate those too. And tomorrow I have a whole thought of what I'm going to do for this week, and I'll be posting it later, so you can hit the reminder. You can get a reminder right before I'm ready to go live. But I'm going to be doing these weekdays, except for vacations, every morning at 7:05 Mountain Time in the States, because I do live in Denver. And I think 7:05 is just a good time for me. It's the part of the morning where the sun's almost up, and in the summer the sun is up. And it's just a great way for me to start my day. And I'm happy that you're with me. And I hope I bring a message of inspiration and for you. And I hope that you get a little bit inspired to do whatever it is you want to do, and that you have a great day. Millie and I, we are going to go get ready for our walk. And take care. Alrighty, so if there's anything you'd like to see me talk about, please put in the messages. I really do appreciate those, as I've said probably for the 4th time today. And I look forward to seeing you on my next Facebook Live. Alrighty, ta-ta for now.